It's been about a year since state legislators passed a law forbidding Indiana University from using state funds for the Kinsey Institute. Since then, work groups have been formed to study how to separate the world-renowned Sex Research Institute from the university while still keeping it part of IU. Now, 2 weeks ago, a Kinsey work group presented its proposal to the university. And today at the Board of Trustees meeting, the university voted on how to proceed. We're joined now by Ethan Sandwise from New Albany for more. Ethan.
Hi, Joe. I'm here in New Albany on the campus of IU Southeast, where just a couple hours ago, the IU Board of Trustees voted to keep the Kinsey Institute as part of the university. I don't think anyone really knew what the outcome was going to be today, and this outcome is a bit of a surprise. Just earlier this week, people on IU's campus were protesting, partially about the Kinsey Institute, but also about other perceived threats against academic freedom in Indiana. Dozens of IU students, faculty, and staff protested Tuesday against what they see as a multi-directional assault on academic freedom at IU. They wore green feathers, as people had in the 1950s when opposing the Red Scare. Protesters cited 3 issues that have recently raised questions about academic freedom at IU. First, a potential separation from the Kinsey Institute.
But if the legislators see that they can be successful in getting the university to separate a department or a research institute that they don't like, they will continue to do this with other departments and other fields of research.
A state bill that could functionally end tenure.
It's telling us that we have to restrict our presentation of viewpoints, and that seems odious.
And perceived retaliation against pro-Palestine views on campus.
We have also seen how the administration here applies its values on campus with respect to what speech should be allowed or not.
A rally that afternoon took place around the statue of Alfred Kinsey. Speakers ranged from urgent to lighthearted, at one point encouraging the crowd to tickle away a giant foot that threatened to crush academic freedom. The event attracted mostly faculty and graduate students, but some undergraduates came to voice their opposition to the tenure bill, Senate Bill 202.
Freedom of speech is embedded in university, and this is just undermining it to the greatest degree it can.
But what's most egregious about this bill is what it targets and who it targets. Professors who dare to speak about racism and discrimination in their classes.
With votes looming on Kinsey and SB 202, attendees worried that life at IU could soon look quite different.
Now, faculty are not happy about Senate Bill 202 either, but it passed the Senate last night and is now headed to the governor's desk. Can you tell us a little bit more about the bill and why people don't like it?
So this has been a complicated week for these green feather protesters. Senate Bill 202 passed the Senate and is heading to the governor's desk. Senator Shelley Yoder, who represents Bloomington, had some pretty strong words on the bill.
It is undermining our state institutions, but it's really undermining free speech and academic freedom in every state institution in Indiana.
All right, Ethan, thanks so much for your reporting.